Hey guys and welcome. Today we're starting a brand new series where I build and grow my own shop in Weed Supermarket Simulator. A huge thank you to PlayWay for providing me with a review copy of the game. I'm so excited to check this out with you. Let's jump in and see how our little shop begins. Okay, so this is the main menu. I'm liking the vibes, the music is cool. Okay, let us start new game. Loading. Okay, so we are met with a message. Welcome to the Weed Supermarket Simulator. Weed Supermarket Simulator is now available in early access, and this is just the beginning of your journey into running your own green business. Throughout early access, the game will continue to grow, expanding in complexity, scale, features, and long-term strategy. Your feedback will help shape its future while you enjoy the relaxing, hands-on store management experience from day one. Ready to build, improve, and grow with us? Let's get to work. I am so ready, so let us start the game. By the way, I love how we're starting on $69. That is funny. Okay, so let us check our surroundings. This is our shop. So we're gonna smoke a joint using R is our first mission. Okay, so the joint just pops up. I can't choose like what joint. Okay, so we got some more money now. We're on $84. We're gonna open the store. Oh my goodness, this place is a mess, you guys. Let us clean up the store. We cannot run a business when it is so messy. So I'm just gonna quickly run through and clean that up. Okay, now we need to clean these spots on the floor. Okay, so you just click on it and then you magically have a mop that squeaks it up. Okay, we still have some dirt somewhere. Where is the dirt? Am I blind? Can I find the dirt? Why can't I see it? Oh, I'm so blind, definitely. It kind of matched the tiles of the shop, so that's why it was hard for me to see. We need to harvest wheat. Oh, what's that? Highest quality sold so far 0. Goal is 420, of course. Oh, this is so pretty, this coffee corner. I love the weed leaves on the wall. It looks really pretty. Oh my goodness, yeah, is our little workshop. We got a lab. Here is our wheat tree, which we are going to harvest. Put wheat buds into the sorter to create packed wheat. Okay, so that will be this one. We're just gonna chuck it all in there. I like this setup, that's pretty cool. I'll just throw that box down there. I don't know what to do with it yet. What do I do with this now? This is my packed wheat, so we can put it on the shelf. Okay, and then with the box, I'll just, I don't know, put it there in the corner. I try to put it under the table. I can't get it under the table, so that's fine. I'll just chuck it over there. Change a product price. Oh, we can change the price. Cool. Okay, so competitors' price per quality point is $1. Oh, so there's like a little formula how they work out the price. If I increase the price, it decreases the competitive price percentage, but let's just do it and see what happens. Also, we can move the shelf. I just wanted to test that out. By the way, the sound it makes when I pick up the shelf it's a little bit scary. It makes me think I broke it. Okay, this I guess I can throw away in the dustbin. Unlock any seed upgrade on the PC. Okay, we can finally tap into the computer. We need to do seed upgrade. That's the bottom one. Ooh, lemony terpenes stage 1. Okay, let's get that. Order supply basic skunk seeds. Okay, so we can order some seeds. I must just get used to the computer and the UI and stuff, but so far it looks really good. I like this. Okay, place basic skunk seeds in the lab table. We will do that. Oh, look at the packaging. I like the little green box. This looks so cool though, very modern. Okay, so I'm gonna put it over there. Let's just get our other box as well. Okay, use the laboratory table, add the upgrade, then click apply. Okay, so we're gonna add this lemony upgrade to these seeds, and we clicked add, and then I guess we just click apply in the bottom. Okay, so it kind of like increased the customer level appeal. So now I'm appealing to level 1 and 2 customers. Cool. I just want to see on the computer like what is there. Order supply classic pot. Okay, so I'm just looking for the pot that I want. Ooh, abstract lamp green. Oh my goodness, look how cool these like decorations are. I definitely need to decorate my store, but we'll get to that later on, like when we actually make some nice money. The pot I am looking for, so we're gonna check that out. It's really cheap, the pot, $10. That's not bad. Okay, so we can put it here on our grow table. Oh, this box, I need to run all the way to the dustbin in front. I did realize later on though, guys, there's dustbins in the back as well, which is closer, but anyways, it's fine. So I'm gonna take this seed and plant it. Okay, and then you'll see like in front of each pot there is a label that says the quality of the weed, and a little pie chart that is basically like the timer to show you how long still before it is fully grown and you can harvest it. Oh, I'm trying to see like where the package falls from. Is there like a thing dropping it off? Okay, so we got black lighters. We're just gonna put that on the shelf. And let's see the price. I'll just like add 5 cents to it for now because I'm still a bit unsure about the price. We'll figure that out a bit later on. Okay, so we can change the sign here in front. I actually like the first font that it was on, so I'm gonna stick to that, and I try and make it pink because I mean obviously. Oh, and we got today's summary. Current balance 205. That's fine. We're not really in business yet. Okay, but I want my sign to be pink, so I tried to get the pink color. Also, I did not know at this point how to change my store name, but it turns out you literally just start typing. You can backspace and type your name or whatever. I do that later, like I think episode 2, I might show you guys that. So you guys have to stay tuned to see what I end up calling my weed supermarket. That will be revealed in the next episode. And I think it's a pretty cool name. But anyways, let's continue on. We are just going to be the brand shop for now. And I didn't realize that, but in the window, there is shelves in the window. How did I miss this, you know? That is really cool. I love that. It like really blew my mind that there's these shelves in the window, because I was trying to click the open store sign through the window, and then I ended up finding these shelves. So to open the store, you have to go around outside, but that's fine. So I was like, bro, I want to put my weed in the window so that when people walk past, they can look at it and see it, and it could maybe attract them. But I didn't know how to move something that's already on a shelf, so we'll figure that out. Also, the fact that you smoke weed outside and blow it in potential customers' faces, and then maybe they will consider coming to your shop. That is genius. I love that so much. Okay, so this is our first customer. She is paying per card, and you can use your numpad to type in the numbers, which is perfect because yeah, it is just much quicker typing in the numbers than having to click on all the numbers. So I think the cashier system, it's rather smooth and seamless. Don't really have any problems with that. That is such a cheap sale. Can't you buy something more? I think I ran out of weed already. Oh my goodness. We're gonna like seriously have to stock up here in the back. So let us harvest our trees and then package them and plant some new ones. Okay, I see we got 4 jars of weed. Do you call that a jar? I don't know what you would call that, a container, a jar. I'm just checking the price. I'm just gonna leave it. The store is a little dirty. Can we clean up on aisle 4, please? Squeak, squeak. Okay, yes, the customer, they bought 2 lighters. Cool. Okay, now we're working with cash here. So now we actually have to give back cash. So it's very simple. Like there on the screen, it shows $47.40. So we just need to add that up and give it back to them. You can use spacebar to end the transaction, you know. Okay. Oh, I love the t-shirts and like the outfits and the customers, like the different characters you get. That's really cool. Okay, let's see how's things going here in the back. My weed trees are still growing. I need to mix this other box of seeds. How do I get to that box? Let me just look around. What is all this? Okay, we just have the lemony stuff at the moment. You can also save a recipe so you can like give it a name and stuff. I'm gonna call it lemon skunk because the seed is basic skunk seed and we added the lemon thing to it. So that is why I do that. And would you look at that, our trees are ready. But I'm just gonna do some cleaning up, throw that box away. There's some dirt on the floor, we're just gonna ignore it, we'll get back to it later. I like, personally me, I like having a clean place at all times though. So yeah, we're just gonna try and attract more customers. Hello, can you smell my smoke? Yeah, that's it, that's right. Not enough. What? Okay, he did come in. Okay, he did come in, cool. So I love how the customers also kind of like, they're not physically talking, but there's these speech bubbles above their head to indicate how they feel or what their response is, which I really like. Okay, we're gonna plant the next 2 so long. I should really get a 3rd pot because they are actually cheap, only $10. That person, I swear one person bought all my weed. Bro, it's 1 per customer, okay? You're not my only customer. I have some other customers who would also like some stock and I don't have a lot of stock at the moment. Can you please share? Shame, that is such a small sale. Oh my goodness. Oh, you just wanted to break your 50 for some change or something, right? Am I right? You just need a change. Okay. Bro, you're buying too much stock. Save some for the other customers. And my trees are still growing. It is later at night. Let's see if we can convince some people to come to the store. Hey lady, smell my smoke. Sniff it. I wonder how many customers, or does it only work on 1 customer at a time? So far what I've seen, the blowing smoke in a customer's face only works on 1 customer at a time. So you can't, like, for example, take 1 joint and blow smoke in 2 customers' faces. Like, I haven't seen that work yet. Okay, $4 change. That's a nice number. Thank you for purchasing at our store. Okay, what is this? Use the F button and then we get a color picker. Ooh, let's make our store pretty. How much does that cost? I didn't see now. $50. Okay. Well, I obviously want our store to look pretty, but I don't want the whole store to be this green weedy color. So I'm gonna put a different one here in the back. That metallic pattern is also really pretty. Okay, and then for this side, I want something a bit more plain. So I guess this wood paneling looks actually really nice. Love that. Okay. Oh, you're making change as well. I can just tell you just want change. Okay, let me check out here on my computer. So these are the licenses you can buy. We need to buy street weed license. And then I guess that means we got a new weed seed. So let me just check that out. And I'm getting that extra pot because I think it can help us a lot. We'll buy some more stock. We got 2 different lighters to buy. Yes, the street seeds. I'm gonna get that. Okay, it was $108. Not too bad. Oh, still getting used to the buttons here. I closed the door. Oops. Okay, sir, let's quickly check out your 2 lighters. $47.40. Oh my gosh, you just want change. You just want change like the others. Okay, we made $700 and our expenses was $668 or something like that. Okay, let us harvest these trees and try and get more stock. I need to seriously get ahead with my stock. So you can skip to the next day, but so far what I've seen, if you skip to the next day, your trees, they don't grow. So I feel like just staying through the night is better. Also, I'm moving my dustbin so it's closer. But yeah, if you just play through the night, you can try and harvest more trees throughout the night than skipping to the next day. So that is what I do to try and get ahead in the stock. If that makes sense. I hope it makes sense to you. It makes sense in my head. Okay, so we got some new seeds over here. So I just want to add... Okay, we're going to add the lemon. I see there's another slot for these seeds, but I only have that one thing to add at the moment. So we're just going to do that. Also, we need to buy the salty snacks license, but I'll get to that. I didn't mean to throw it. I just wanted to put it back nicely. Okay, so we got blue lighters as well now. So we have 2 different lighters. And we can just stock up on our black lighters because when we run out of weed, that's all that's left for the customers to buy is the black lighters. I am just gonna throw it over here in my office, in the coffee corner. We just throw the stock down there. We don't have like a warehouse yet, but we will get to that later on. Okay, these are sweet snacks, but they say salty snacks, so I'm just gonna get the salty one for now. We can come back to the sweet ones later on. Finish the store, shelving unit small. Okay, we need to get the small shelving unit. There's literally a tab called shelves. Okay, so we need the shelving unit small, which is this one actually. So I can't afford it though. I wanted to, but bro, I can't even afford one. Okay, we'll have to get that later. Okay, so now I skip the day a little bit. Like if it's closer to the time, then I'll skip the day. So if you do skip the day, it goes to 8 AM. We also got bills to pay. So I like staying on top of things. So I'm just gonna make sure I pay all my bills. Okay, and these trees are just about ready to harvest. Okay, the sign is open, so it stays open. It will only close if I physically go and close it. Light switches, they don't work. But that's okay. The place is lit up pretty well. So I must say that's a nice balance. Because some games I've played, the lighting is just... it is not the best. But I must say this game, the lighting is really good. Daytime and nighttime. I just threw away a box with lighters in it. I just threw away my stock. Okay, those were the last 3 seeds. Can throw that one away. So be careful, you guys. You can throw away a box that has stock in it still. It's not going to stop you or warn you or anything. You are literally going to throw away stock, and I've done it a few times. But it is what it is. Okay, so we have our first customer for the day. Good day, lady. You are buying 3 jars of weed. Okay, cool. And you are paying by cash. No change. What a blessing. Okay, I think I can buy that shelf now. Cool. Own license, basic UV lights. Okay, we're gonna have to buy a license, but I most likely don't have enough money for that. I'm waiting for my package to fall, but it already fell. Okay. I missed that. So we got another shelf. I'm just gonna put it next to this one, I guess. That's probably the best spot to put it. I need to think about my store layout, like how I want the layout of my store to be. Okay, let me see quickly the basic UV lights. Where would that be? Oh, there it is. It's $700. Okay, that is a bit pricey. So I'm gonna first have to grind a bit, and then when I have enough money, I can get that license. Okay, I skipped a bit ahead. I grinded a bit so that we can actually get enough money to buy the UV lights license. So that's not even the lights included. It is just the license to be able to have these lights. So let us get that. And we need to own the license grinders. How much would that be? Grinders, $300. We can get that. That was actually a cheaper one. Sell product, color grinder 3. Okay, we gonna have to first stock up on the grinders. I just want to see where this dirt is. Like, I can't find this dirt. I don't see the dirt in my shop. Do you guys see the dirt in my shop? It says my shop is still dirty. Anyways, let's just continue. We're gonna get some more stock over here, package it up. And I'm going to plant the next set of seeds. There we go. Oh, ooh, it was still busy. Oops, my bad. But we are getting some nice stock over there, so at least the shelf isn't empty the whole time. Let me just ring out these customers quickly. That's a nice sale. Okay, and I'm gonna put what? I couldn't find the quality. Oh, they complaining about the quality. That's okay, that's okay. Okay, let me check out quickly the bills. Yep, we're gonna pay that bill. Luckily it's a cheap bill, it wasn't too bad. And here by the upgrades, we can get the second stage of the lemon upgrade. So we're gonna do that. Okay, and buy some more seeds. That way we can try and build up our stock again. Okay. Now, I guess I'm just gonna like pretty much wait around. I'm still looking for the dirtiness in my store, which I can't find. Okay, so I thought maybe I'm going to move these shelves around here and put them closer to the window shelf so that like everything is kind of in the same area. So they don't have to like walk too far away to get different items, you know, it's kind of all together. So that is what we're gonna do. Let me check the price. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it for now like that. Okay, let me look outside if there's dirt. There is actually, that's where the dirt is. Oh my goodness. Okay guys, so there is actually leaf piles outside that counts as dirtiness for your store, which I didn't know. I thought it would just be in the store. I love that though. That is really awesome. Before we end off, I want to quickly share some of my first thoughts. So let's start off by what I would like to see improved. This is something I experience in a lot of games, like simulator, supermarket type games. When you're in the till, like when you've clicked on the till, so you work in the till, you can't look around. You're kind of like rigid and stuck just looking down at the till table. So I would love it if I could go into the till and still be able to move my mouse to look around the shop if I should choose to want to look around. Because sometimes I idle at the till, waiting for the customers to come and check out. So then I like to look around my shop. That is one thing. And then the shelves shouldn't allow different quality weeds on the same shelf. I experienced this, maybe not in this specific video, but I found that you can put any quality weeds together on a shelf. Like I can have a 14 quality weed with a 31 quality weed on the same shelf. But for example, when you pack into different lighters, you can't put them on the same shelf. So I would have liked it if the weed maybe also didn't allow you to mix them. Like you have to have one shelf per quality weed. But that's just like me. Maybe you guys like it mixed up. That's totally fine. Then the cleaning, like I would have preferred if I had to buy a mop or broom or something like that, you know. I don't want it to just come out of thin air. Like, am I pulling the mop out of my butt or what to clean, you know? It's like just magical. And the other thing that I like, it's fine, like these aren't really, this isn't bad stuff, you know. It's just maybe there could be a different way of doing it. Like when you harvest the weed trees, you get this crate, and then you can like throw it away, I guess, or you can keep the crate and use the same crate the whole time. But I would, for example, have a fixed crate that comes with the grow table. For example, maybe the crate can be stored under the table, and you use that same crate the whole time to move the weed buds around, so it's not something you like throw away. That is just like a thought I had actually. But anyways, and then stuff I really love about this game is, firstly, the furniture placement is actually really good. Like I love replacing my stuff, but I just feel like the grid, the way the furniture snaps in this game is actually pretty decent. And then when you buy stock, like you do your orders, the items, they arrive one at a time, so they don't arrive together. Let's say you buy 2 packs of basic skunk seeds. They're not gonna both come together. It's like the one pack comes, and then I think like 3 seconds or however many seconds later, the second pack will come. Which I think is nice, that there's a slight delay between items arriving. Then also the variety of decor you get and the different types of shelves and stuff that you get in the shop is also really awesome. I quite like the variety you get so far, and I'm pretty sure over time there'll be some more stuff added perhaps. Then the characters are also pretty cool. Like I like the thing that you can click on them to say hi, and then they have a little speech bubble responding to your hi. And I like the variety of characters. Like you can see the same characters, but they are dressed differently. Like I like the way various characters have the same outfits, but it's changed up. It's like mix and matched. There's different maybe swatches of the same outfits. It's like the variety is really cool. And then one of my most favorite things about this game so far is the fact that you smoke a joint and you blow it in a customer's face to try and sway them to come to your shop. I think that is pretty cool. That is like really fun to do. And overall, I think the surroundings outside looks really cool, like the alleyways and the skate park. It's just, the aesthetic is really nice. So that is just like a few of my thoughts so far for the game. There's still a lot to discover, which we're gonna do throughout this series. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out on that and to see what more this game has to offer. And also, like I said, in the next episode we're going to reveal what my store's name is going to be, and I think it's pretty cool. I love this name so much. But anyways, if you enjoyed this, definitely subscribe, because this is going to be a full series and things get a lot more chaotic from here. Here's a little sneak peek of what's coming next. Oh my goodness, I just can't keep up with the quality levels for these customers. What? It just fired my worker? I literally just hired him like last night and he's fired. For what reason? And I'll see you in the next one. Poison out.